In this video, we're going to show you how to install the mirror on your Volvo XC90 located on the exterior doors. Now, with the door open, we're going to start with our trim tool, and we're going to go ahead and pop off this little sail panel right here. Now, if you have the upgraded stereo, you're going to have a speaker right here. There's going to be a wire right behind this, so just going to gently pop this off. You peel the foam back. And there's going to be a little electrical connector right here, little pinch tab. You're going to pinch and pull, popping this connector off the speaker, and go ahead and set this aside. Now down on the door panel itself, we want to go ahead and remove this trim bezel right here. We're going to go ahead and use our trim tool. You can use a small flathead pocket screwdriver if you want. Want to get up underneath here. I want to gently pry this up and off. Good, pop that out. There's going to be these little tabs here that secure it in here. Now right inside are going to be 2 Torx bit screws. We need to go ahead and loosen and remove. We're going to use our T25 Torx bit to get in here with our extension. Now that you have your screws loose, you can leave them in there. It's kind of a capture unit where these tabs will keep that from falling out. Now our door panel is held in by a series of plastic push pins. We're going to use our trim tool to come around the side here and just gently pry out. Then you can just work your hands around, gently pulling out. Now we're going to take the door panel, we need to lift it up and off of the door lock button and pull it away. That's going to give us access to the connectors and the cables on the back. Now the cable runs around the inside, and there's a rectangular tab right here that locks into place. There's going to be a little lock tab on the bottom, one on the top, and then you can use your finger and just gently press down on this tab and the upper one and gently pull this cable towards the door. Now once it's released, it pops right off. Now down in here, we have the power window switch controller. We have 2 electrical connectors. If you follow the harness down, it plugs into the unit. You're going to take your index finger and reach on the other side. There's going to be a little spring tab on the other side of the gray connector. You're going to push that in and pull the connector out. That's it right here. The little spring tab you're going to push in. And then the green one, that has a little tab on it as well. Right there on the face of it. You're going to press down on that tab and wiggle that free. Now the mirror harness comes down and connects right here. So we're going to press in on the little spring tab, pinch, and pull that free. Now on the top right here, we have a 13mm bolt, so we're going to use our 13mm socket and our ratchet. I want to go ahead and loosen this. Now the mirror itself is going to start coming loose, so it's good practice while you're removing that nut is to hold the mirror in place. Work the mirror out, chase the wire harness out. There it is. When installing the mirror, you want to make sure that the harness itself goes into the hole in the door, and you can feed this around. Make sure it doesn't get caught on anything, and then feed that in, lining this up, making sure the foam in the gasket fits into place. Now we're going to open up our door and install the hardware on the inside. Now on the inside, install the nut. Now when that bottom's out, just give it a little bit more. You want to snug it down. It doesn't have to be super tight, but make sure it's good and snug. Go ahead and connect the pigtail of the mirror. Feel it and hear it snap into place. Now let's go ahead and install our harnesses here. Simply line these up. You're going to press them in. Make sure that's secured. Install our cable here. Now you're going to take the front edge of it and feed it in. So you feed in the front, line up the back section here with that notch, and then simply press it into place so that the upper and lower tabs lock it in. Give it a little wiggle, make sure it's secured. Now we can go ahead and line up the rest of our pins around the perimeter and snap our door panel on. Now line up our door cable here, or the door lock rod. Make sure that your speaker wire comes up on the top here. Line it up. Give that door panel a few bumps on there to snap that into place. With the door panel popped into place, let's go ahead and get these Torx bit screws started in there. Bottom those out, snug them down gently. Go ahead and grab your trim. Now this does have some tabs here on the hooks that come down. They actually lock in to the little tabs on either side of the door pull. Line that up, push it down and in. Let's go ahead and install the sail panel with your speaker. Snap the speaker wire in. Now there's going to be 3 little studs here that pop into these little sockets. So you're just going to flip this up, line it up. And at that point there, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.